Hey guys, I'm your host Angel.
Hey guys, I'm your host Paige, and this is the Dare Little Me podcast.
So for today, we have quite a few topics for you guys. We first of all, Demi Lovato is endorsing a sex toy, so that is fun. I know me personally, I was very excited when I saw that. Like I ran to our group chat and I was like, "Oh my God, guys, did you see this?" Um, and then we're gonna be talking about the Becky G interview that Demi did. It's on Facebook if you guys haven't been able to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
We're also going to be talking about the wedding. Demi Lovato made an appearance at Paris Hilton's wedding and performed I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton. So we're going to be talking about that. And then lastly, we have a post by a quote unquote Lovatic that made some interesting demands to Demi and their team. So we're going to be talking about that. So yeah, Paige, you want to take it away?
Yeah, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is the Becky G interview. So if you guys haven't seen it, it's on Facebook. You can just like look up Becky G, Demi Lovato, and it should pop up. It's like a pretty quick interview. It's like maybe like 15 minutes long. But I actually just watched it beforehand. I totally forgot to watch it, totally spaced out. But I was doing makeup watching it, and it was really good. I wish that Demi had some more time to talk. I think this is like Becky G's like one of the first episodes that they've done. So I feel like maybe they haven't gotten comfortable with, I don't know, they were talking more instead of like interviewing Demi more. That's just the observation I made. But overall, I really liked the interview. Demi was just super cute. Angel hasn't seen it, so I wanted to just like break it down a little bit for you guys if you haven't seen it as well. So they basically talked about like coming out as non-binary and what Demi wants to leave this world, like their legacy in this world and basically their purpose in life. And that was something that Demi said that they've struggled with for a while. Something about like their music can only like impact so many people, but they wanted to just like their purpose to be more than just their music. So I really liked that. They talked about aliens. Of course, I feel like that's just like a common topic that they always talk about now, which I don't mind. I'm all for aliens. So, and then the cute part that I really enjoyed was at the end, Becky G surprised their cousin or her cousin, and their cousin got to meet, I keep saying their, but their cousin goes by they, them. So they had loved Demi for a really long time and said that Demi had helped them through a lot. So Becky G surprised her cousin with meeting Demi, and they got to like gush over, how excited they were to meet Demi. It was so cute. And Demi's like, oh, you're so cute. And then at the end, they're like, oh, let's do a group hug. And it was just so cute. And I was like, oh my God, I wish that was me. We could all relate to Becky G's cousin and be like, we wish we could have that moment and sit down with Demi and say all those things. But it was really cute. So if you haven't seen it, highly recommend. Angel, you'll have to watch it and then let me know what you think about it.
Yeah, watch it as soon as we're done, honestly, because that sounds a good interview.
Yeah, that's like a brief description of like what it is. So there's a lot more that they discuss. But moving on from that, we are going to be talking about, well, there isn't much to talk about when it comes to Demi's performance at Paris Hilton's wedding because we haven't actually gotten the video yet. So yeah, do you want to take it away if you want to tell them what song they sang? I know you already mentioned it, but
Yeah, so Demi sang I Will Always Love You by the famous Dolly Parton. We thought it was Whitney Houston because that's the version that we all know and love. But we
yes.
actually looked up beforehand that Dolly Parton is the original singer for the song. So if you didn't know that, now you do. But yeah, I think that Demi and Paris Hilton's relationship is really like cute and their bond is really nice. So the fact that like Paris Hilton wanted Demi to perform at her wedding was really like nice. And I can't wait to get the video, honestly, because I know that Demi probably killed it. Not probably, did kill it.
Yeah, because from what I saw, and because I was trying to find the interview, I was like, oh my God, I will always love you. I need to see this. So I was trying to find it on YouTube, and I came across a video where in the title it said that Demi got a standing ovation for after performing that song. So I'm really excited to see the footage. I did see somewhere, I think it might have been on Twitter, that it's going to be on a like Peacock special, something that Paris Hilton must have recorded her wedding, and it's going to be on some type of series that's going to be on Peacock, which is the same platform that Demi's Unidentified show is on. So I'm sure a lot of you guys already have that downloaded on your Roku station channels. So yeah, so I think, but when we know for sure exactly when we're going to get that performance and where, we'll of course let you guys know. Always keeping you updated on the latest Demi news over here. So yeah, I cannot wait to see that. Oh my God. It's like, I would love to know, is there a song that you can think of right now that you would love to hear Demi cover?
Cover.
Yeah.
I would say a Mariah Carey song for sure.
Any specific, like any Mariah Carey song?
That's a hard one. Probably like, well, my favorite Mariah Carey song is Touch My Body. It's always
Oh
been
my
a
God,
favorite Mariah.
imagine Demi performing that. I would
Yeah,
love
so
that.
that's the first thing I thought of because that's my favorite Mariah Carey song. So if somebody were to perform that, I'd literally like pass out. Like I would probably pass
Oh
out because I
yeah.
was like, since the time I was like 8 years old, I have memories of like asking my mom to play that song on the radio or play it on the CD. So
Yeah.
if somebody were to perform that, I would probably pass out.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, that would be a good one to see. I think for me, I would love to see Demi perform a Beatles song. I love the Beatles. Probably Let It Be is one of my favorite Beatles song, and that's the tattoo that Demi actually wrote out for me. It's on my foot, and it says Let It Be. So, and that's based off of a Beatles song. So I think I would love to see, and I'll take any Beatles song, but that one would
Yeah.
be really great to see. So, what else do we have on our list to discuss today? Are we moving on to, are we moving on already to the Instagram post?
Yes, the Instagram post. So guys, there's a Instagram post floating around out there. If you're a pretty not famous, if you're a pretty well-known Demi Stan account on Instagram, you most likely got tagged like Paige did. Because it looks like they were tagging a bunch of well-known like Demi Stan accounts along with Demi's team. So this post was basically on Instagram.
I can read some of it if you want.
Yeah, definitely bring it up.
Yeah, so I was tagged in it on Lovatic wear. That's the only reason I saw it, but and mostly they were tagging, like they literally tagged pretty much everybody that's associated with Demi in some way. Like literally there's who Matthew's on here, Demi's mom, sister, Max. I mean, a lot of these people I don't even know. I think the person who does Demi's hair, like literally everybody. I'm like, why? And then it's continuous tagging in the comments. I'm like, somebody is gonna see this. And I don't think it would make it to Demi. I really don't. I think these people would read it and laugh like a majority of us did. But at first glance, when I saw the little icon pop up that I was tagged in the photo, I was like, oh my God, the picture, it looks like it'd be like some type of hate account. I don't know, but it starts off with a super important message. This is word for word, by the way. I'm just gonna read exactly how it is. Super important message for Demi Lovato and his team. Please read. I mean, what?
First of all, the pronouns are completely wrong. Demi is never ever identified as he, him.
Yeah.
So that's
I mean
completely, that's like the first slide of the post that you see.
You have to just laugh because that was just like, this is just the beginning. But they did comment saying like, sorry, I'm still getting used to the new pronouns. And it's like, well, I understand like that, but where are you getting his from? Like, that's not even,
that was never even an option. Yeah.
I don't even know. So you just have to laugh at that one. I don't think I'm going to read all the slides, but so I can just tell by the way that this person is typing that their first language isn't English. So I would hope that the way that this person went about making this post was, I don't think, who knows what their intention actually was. I would think that maybe they didn't know how to express what they actually thought in like a nice way without making it sound demanding because they don't know how to really speak in English. So you guys will understand. I'm just going to read this one because when I first read this, I was like, what the heck? I actually read it to Josh and he was like, what? He got like really upset about it. I don't know why. So basically it says, first, we want months or days before the return, Demi do a cleanup. on your biggest social media or social network, Instagram. Please leave Instagram equal to the image on the side. We want after Demi only posts about the single slash album, and when posting pictures of them, make a queue of 3. We want Instagram's organization, activism, and political images to post in stories or not appear in the feed. Make it happen. Please try to change the username. Okay, so to break it down, because a lot of people that I reached out to me after I had posted about it, and I wanted to hear what you guys thought about these posts, they were really confused on like what they were trying to say. So basically, in this like little slide, they have like a screenshot of Demi's Instagram. It's like whited out. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a blackout type thing that Demi did in the past, but they changed the username to Demi Lovato. So this Lovatic wants Demi to drop the DD Lovato username and go by Demi Lovato on all social medias, mostly Instagram, which honestly would be upsetting to see that. I don't know. DD Lovato is just like, that's Demi.
So iconic. Yeah.
It would be weird to just see it as Demi Lovato. And obviously, if Demi wanted to do that, that could have been done years ago. They have the option to use that username, but obviously they went with DD Lovato and that's what they like. I don't know. But anyway, they want them to like take, because I know in the past a lot of Lovatics don't like when Demi's Instagram feed is like messed up with all the political posts. So this person doesn't want them to mess up and like clog their feed with that. They want that to keep that in their Instagram stories and keep it like off the feed. And then I don't know about the whole sequence and like queues of 3. I don't know. They want as soon as like the album or the single to drop, they want Demi to start promoting it instantly on Instagram. Very specific. So that's basically the breakdown of the Instagram post. And then constantly throughout this whole thing, they're saying we, like, this is what we want. All right. And I think that's where we need to draw the line and say, this is what you want. This is what I want. You know, like, don't speak for all of us. That's not, I don't want Demi or anybody that they've tagged to see this and be like, wow. I mean, I'm pretty sure like they all think we're the worst anyway, but like, you know, this was just ridiculous. So the songs, all right, this is what it says. The songs, we want a big lead single, which we would all, you know.
Yeah.
We have the we have the suggestion for Killing You Softly. And then in all caps, we want this era to have super production clips, and we want Demi Lovato to have an investment in Spotify. We want them in every possible playlist. We are really ready to be #1 in the Hot 100. We need you to invest in them. We want them in every award and TV show possible. We want the investment they never had. I feel like this is something that should have been done in like 2014. Like maybe we'd all like agree on that. Like they need to push Demi's music more.
Yeah, that's the part that I read, and I was like, yes, all for it.
Yeah, like we want Demi to succeed. I think don't get it twisted by us like not agreeing with these posts. We do, but I don't feel like, I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's because they don't speak English, so they couldn't really express what they wanted to say in a way that sounded nice, I guess. Just to me, it just sounds extremely demanding, and I said it was embarrassing, and it really is. Like to think that potentially somebody related to Demi, whether it be family member or somebody on their team, can see this post and be like, what? Yeah. So yeah, we want this era to have super production clips. Like, I don't know. I guess, let me see. Then they were saying like, don't forget to put put these following songs on the next album. Killing You Softly, Say a Prayer, It's All Good, and The Beauty. Why would The Beauty be on there? That was like from what, 2017?
Yeah.
No, I don't even know when that. If you haven't heard The Beauty, it's a leaked Demi song or unreleased like Demi song, but it would not. I don't know. We don't even know the sound that Demi's going for the next album. So who are we to say this needs to be on that? I guess not we. Who are they to say? Because no one else is saying and agreeing with this, but this person. Oh, this one got me too. We also want more than 2 singles out of maximum 4 singles on this album, please.
At least I said please in that one.
I know, right? I think that's the only time. But like, where are you getting this from? 2 out of a maximum of 4? What? I mean, like, you don't even know anything that goes behind any of, like, I'm sure that they don't know anything that goes behind like the scenes of picking singles and whatnot. Like, I don't know. The whole thing was just ridiculous. So they basically also said that they wanted Demi to leave Island Records, which I think a lot of us do, basically because they boycotted Demi's career in the past, which I don't really think that's what they did. I think it was just like, I don't know, artists releasing music at the same time, and they chose to promote one other artist more so than Demi.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they ended it off with, and Demi, if you're reading this, we believe you can realize all these ideas and make it 1,000 times better. We love you and please make it happen. We want the D8 to be your best era in life. So what are your thoughts on that whole thing, Angel?
So at first, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read it in depth. Like I said, I read like 2 slides out of that and I was like, yes, all for it. And then because I obviously all of us want Demi to have like a nice visual air, like high production, like lead singles, all of that. Like everyone, well, at least me, I'll speak for myself. I want Demi to get promoted as they deserve and be at the top of Spotify playlists and all of that. Like that's something that I would love to see for Demi. So when I read that, I was like, yeah, I agree, definitely. But then when I like went back and read and saw that, like, one, they misgendered Demi, two, they're being like extremely demanding with what they're saying, like, and like if it does get back to Demi, like imagine Demi like thinking that all of us are like this, like demanding them to do all these certain things.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just didn't like the way that it was worded. Honestly, it could, like I understand English is not their first language, the person that made the post, but it's just very like not well put together. Like it could have been more thought out if it was like if they really wanted to make a post about like what we wanted for D8, it could have been more like thought out, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like from their post, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt and be like, well, they don't speak English. It's very
Yeah.
clear. But I feel like from what Demi has told us with their previous team, they were feeling like controlled. We know that from like Melon Cake and just stories that they've shared. So it's like almost as if it's demanding in a way that Demi's old team did. Demi wasn't happy with that stuff. Like Sorry Not Sorry had a really good run. Like that era with the production. I mean, Demi performed that on countless award shows. There's so many performances of it. And Demi was pretty clear that they were not in a good place around then. So it's almost to think about like, well, what you're wanting now, they kind of did have around that time. And we know the place that Demi was in at that point. And I would think if like Demi's reading this, they're probably like, oh my God, is this like Phil behind this? Like, you know, like if somebody from my old team this Instagram account. But luckily a lot of you guys, not all of you guys, not even one person said that they like agreed with the whole post in general. Like, yes, I know a lot of us agree like Demi should leave Island Records, that we want to see them on the top of playlists because we just want to see Demi succeed. And that's just normal for us to want Demi to get the recognition that they deserve finally. But a lot of you guys did agree. I got so many responses. I asked you guys what you thought of the post, and so many of them, a lot of people were like, I hope that the account gets taken down. They said they reported it. Some of you guys have commented on there on the actual post and left your thoughts, which I feel like is okay because they were tagging like everybody. So it's like they were going to get somebody's opinion anyway, regardless if they agreed or disagreed. But so somebody said, Sarah, actually, this girl is such a great supporter of Lovatic wear, but she sticks out to me. She's like, I think I'm slow. I don't understand. Like the post, they didn't really get it. I think that's a good one because like we don't really understand because of the barrier, the language barrier.
Yeah, language barrier.
A lot of people were like, what the F, you know, what up? I've reported the account. This is so not true. Demi doesn't have to do anything, especially not what we want. Just be themselves. Somebody's like, that isn't it. Like a lot of people are just disagreeing with everything. And yeah, well, first of all, why are they misgendering? I don't know. it was a messy post. And I think what I'm trying to understand and is like the thought process behind of like, why did you think that that would be a good idea to create a whole account dedicated to that? And I'm curious to see if they're going to post anything else.
Oh, they created a whole account. I thought that was just their fan page and that was like one post.
No, it's just maybe it is. Oh, actually, I don't even know. I mean, they're not following or they're following one person and they have one follower, I believe, and then just one post. So I would assume that they have a separate account that they didn't want to associate that post with. They don't want, because they probably knew in the back of their mind, like this might not go over well, and it didn't.
It blew right over. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, guys. Let us know what you think about it. I think a lot of you will agree that it was not the way to go about that. I don't know. I just feel like why? Go on Twitter and vent about it. Why are you making a post and tagging everybody in Demi's life on it? Like, you might as well tag Max as well, Demi's ex-fiance, you know? That's probably the only person that would see it anyway. So, I don't know. It's just, God.
Can you imagine like your only Demi notice being Demi dragging you? I honestly miss the era where Demi would like go on and drag people for like being just plain out rude, which is what this person came off as.
Yeah, do you remember when people thought, because Demi would comment or just block people, and they're like, oh my God, Phil is on Demi's account blocking people, and then Demi commented on somebody's, or I believe it was an Instagram comment and not a tweet, but they were like, no, I'm the one Phil's not on my account, it's me that's blocking.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, yeah, that was a time to be in the fan. Oh my God, you were like scared because Demi was coming after all of us. Oh my God. I don't know. Demi was not happy. That was probably around the time of like Sorry Not Sorry.
Yeah.
So again, we want the best for Demi, but in a healthy way. Like, it just sounds so, I don't know. It's got to be the language barrier. Because no one in the right mind would be like, this is what we need. You need to do this. You need to change your Instagram username to Demi Lovato. We're not taking Didi Lovato anymore. Not doing it. So I don't know. Guess we'll see if they post. We'll keep you guys updated. We'll let you know if Demi ever comes across the post. But moving on to Demi's sex toy endorsement. Yes. I haven't really looked into it, but I just know it's yellow. It's in a little case. It's kind of cool.
It comes in a cute little case. I didn't really look into it either. I just saw it pop up on my Facebook, and I was like, out of all places, it pops up on my Facebook.
I did see the price of it. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
$80?
Yeah.
There's gotta be a discount code, Demi. Maybe Lovatics.
Like, it better like send you to the fucking moon for that price.
I know, $80. Oh my God. Yeah, I was very shocked to see. No, not really. Not with like the way that Demi is now being so open. But there was no preparation for like what was to come.
It just kind of dropped out of nowhere.
Yeah, everyone's like, we need an album. We need another album, Demi. Give us some more or whatever. Give us more music. And they're like,
and they drop a sex toy.
Here's this vibrator for you guys. I hope this will hold you over. Make you patient until the next album.
Maybe it's foreshadowing, saying that the next album is going to be like, Drake's Certified Lover Boy.
No, what?
Drake's new album, Certified Lover Boy. It's like basically a sex album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so maybe Demi's like foreshadowing that like their next album is going to be like all like sexual and like very intimacy provoking.
Like Sexy Dirty Love.
Yeah.
That would have been like, imagine the sexy, like Demi should do a music video for Sexy Dirty Love, and then they can imagine they endorse like the vibrator in it.
Yeah, literally.
Type of endorsement.
Or Body Say would be the perfect song for that.
Body Say, yeah, we never got that music video, and it's never too late, Demi. So
Demi, if you're watching this is what we demand. I'm kidding.
Yeah, this is we're demanding it. So I don't know. It's like a weird, like, it shouldn't be a weird topic to talk about, but I know that there's probably some young people watching or listening to the podcast, so I don't want to be like, so who's getting the sex toy? Who's getting the vibrator? But
comment down below, guys.
Yeah, it's a nice color. I like it, so it's fun. I feel like it's totally Demi. But we did want to do for our throwback segment, our Dear Little Me segment, we wanted to talk about some previous products that Demi has put out in the past. So I think it'll be fun because we're talking about vibrators. So let's like throw it back to like 2014 when Demi released some stuff. So what's one that really sticks out to you? Did you buy any of like Demi's stuff?
Oh, I bought all of it.
So you had the hair extensions?
Yeah, I had the hair
What
extensions.
color? Purple.
I had the purple. Yep.
You did. Okay, funny story. I actually, back in 2017, it might have been, or it must have been 2017, I bought them, I think on Amazon, because I was going to do a video like trying out all of Demi's old like products and just like review it. And I had it sitting in my closet for a while. I never filmed the video, so I bought it for no reason. They were the blue ones, but I tried them on and I don't know what, no, with the like clear band.
Yeah, the clear band.
Yeah. And your hair had to be like short because I had long hair at the time, so it looked ridiculous.
It was like curtain bangs.
Do you have like pictures of you wearing it?
No, I don't, but it was literally like, because my hair was long too, but it literally like stopped right here. So it wasn't extensions at all, but yeah, it was hilarious, honestly.
We're not laughing at anybody who used them and really liked them. I think it was a fun concept at the time because Demi was changing their hair every other day, so it was fun to be like, oh, today I want pink, or no, I want red. So it was like a cool concept, but I don't know, it wasn't the best.
Production of it was just off.
No, it really wasn't. And I did like the promo videos. I don't know if you remember, wasn't there like one of them growing on a tree or something? I don't know, it was like a fun time. It was fun in the fandom. But
my favorite product that Demi endorsed was the mascara from what was it brand?
The Lovatic, was it
Lovatic's by New York or something?
Oh, NYC. It was like Demi's drugstore makeup brand. Let me see. I think it was Lovatic's by Demi.
Yeah, and it was.
I still have it. Actually, I think I just threw it out.
I still have my mascara too. It's not here. It's at like my house, but it was like a black thing and it said Lovatic's by Demi on it. And it was my favorite mascara. I used it every single day. And actually it works pretty well, honestly, in my opinion. And I usually don't buy drugstore products because I don't like how they work. But that specific mascara worked for me and it lasted a really long time.
I'm looking in my makeup thing over here to see if I have any of the stuff. And I know I do, and I can't find it. I know I have like the eyeshadow palette too somewhere.
Oh yeah, there was an eyeshadow palette.
I did a review on it back in the day, I remember. I'm like really curious to see if I have that. Oh wait, is this it? No. Wait,
bummer.
wait. I found it.
You found it?
I found the eyeshadow palette that I barely used. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I remember like making my dad go to Target because like I went to Target, they didn't have it, so he was he happened to be at another Target and he found like the stuff for me. I was so excited because you couldn't find it anywhere. But I remember it was a dupe for the Naked palette. Yeah, I haven't used it in years, but
it doesn't even look like you used it at all.
No, yeah, I think I might have just used it for the video. It wasn't bad, but I mean, it wasn't the best. Like
it's what you get for drugstore makeup, basically.
Yeah. Well, there's really great drugstore makeup out there, but I don't think that was the best. I know I had like the lip tints and cheek stains and the eyebrow pencil. I think I said it in my review. It made my eyebrows literally orange, and I just But yeah, so that's if you guys look up probably Lovatic's by Demi makeup tutorial or review, you'll see my face on there. I did like 3 looks in one or something like that. I don't even remember.
I have to watch that.
My favorite that a lot of people I think forgot about is the nail polishes Demi did around the X Factor era, and I loved it. And I know I still have them probably at my parents' house somewhere, but I loved it. So if you guys don't know, I think it was called The New Black, and it was like the time when Demi would be posting all of the nail art. They still post their nails all the time, but it was like you were always curious to see like what their nails looked like for that live show of the X Factor, and it was like nail polish. So if you guys didn't know, Demi used to have nail polish, and I think I had the gold and the green one, but I wanted the purple, and I never got it, and now I can't.
You should go find it on Amazon.
I don't even think it's on there unless somebody's like selling it maybe on like a Mercari or some type of like resale. I'll have to check because I would like, I don't know.
You
And
should
not
do a video of like reviewing all of Demi's like old stuff.
yeah, that's what I planned to do with the hair, but I never
Yeah.
made never made the video, and I don't have it anymore, and I don't think I'm gonna buy it again. But my all-time favorite is Devonne by Demi. I
Yeah,
miss
Devonne by Demi. Yeah.
it. It did break me out though after a
Broke me
while.
out so bad, but it was such a great concept.
It's
I don't
really
know.
good.
Honestly, there was not a single person I talked to that it didn't break them out. So I don't know what kind of like stuff they were using in the product, but it wasn't
Well,
good for our skin.
people with sensitive skin, you definitely shouldn't be putting scented stuff on your face. So for like me, I use like unscented products, and that stuff was heavily scented. And I would just sit there and smell that hydrating mist. Oh, it was so good. That's why I reached out to my friend Brittany to like create those Devon candles that we sell in Lovatic wear. It's a literal dupe, in my opinion. From what I can remember, because I still had the hydrating mist and I smelt it. I opened it and smelt it, and I could like gag. It was so bad. But if I am remembering correctly, like it smells very similar to the candle that we created. So if you never got a chance to get that skincare line and you're curious of how it smelled, check out the candle.
I remember like literally applying the cream like it was lotion. Like I would like lather that shit on my face, and I think that's probably why it broke out.
So good. It was like so thick. I did a review on that one too. That was like prime. I was just really in deep with my Demi obsession. Every video was like Demi related. I'm sure if you look up Devonne by Demi review, my video will come up. So if you want to have a little marathon, I'll link them down below too if I remember. If you're watching on YouTube. But
Yeah, definitely.
so yeah, that was such a fun segment. I really love that. But I think we should discuss our highs and lows because you have some stuff that I don't know if you wanted to share.
Yeah, so I will. So my low for the week is that I found out that I am anemic. I passed out at work and ended up having to go to the hospital. And yeah, I got tested and they found out that I had really low blood sugar and really low iron. So I now am diagnosed with anemia. So that's fun. And I have to take these like monster pills for it to like suffice it or whatever, suffice the symptoms. But yeah, it's really scary, and it was really scary, and I'm glad that like I got answers to it and that I'm better now. But yeah, that was my low for the week. And then my high for the week, I guess would be that we're getting closer to our Friendsgiving. That's all I've been thinking about.
I was just gonna say that from
Yeah,
her.
so that's my high for the week because we're getting closer to it. It's this week, guys, that we're gonna be seeing each other for our Friendsgiving, and I'm
The
really,
next
really
episode,
next episode. Yes.
we'll be together, guys. It's
Oh my
been
gosh, that's so exciting.
yeah.
So yeah,
Oh
that's
my
my
God,
high.
so much to look forward to. My low is very easy. I just was not having the greatest week. I was definitely in like a down mood. Like it happens, you know. And I'm feeling great right now. Today has been so much better. I decorated for Christmas yesterday. I have like my sign up there that's way too high up, and it's literally driving me crazy because my trick or treat sign was up that high, and I was like, Josh, that I'm just not going to look at it because I can't. It's going to be like I need to move it down a little bit. But well, actually, a quick story. I feel like this is such a long podcast episode. Hopefully, you guys don't mind. But last year we bought a new Christmas tree because the year before we plugged the tree in and all the lights like burnt out slowly because the voltage was like way too high, so it just burnt all the lights out. Bought a new tree last year, and then couple of months ago we had like water damage in the basement, so our tree was ruined when we brought it up, so we had to buy another tree. I've had 4 Christmas trees with Josh and we've been together for 5 years. I was like, what? So that was kind of a low. So we don't have our big Christmas tree out yet, so we're waiting for that to come in the mail. We ordered it from Michael's. So yeah, so that would be like my high was decorating for Christmas, and then also our Friendsgiving that's coming up. I got to start really getting everything together. I got to go to the grocery store, so it's gonna be fun. We're gonna film a bunch of episodes together. So
Maybe we can go together since I'm getting there on Thursday. We can go like Thursday night.
yeah, we have to actually reach out to Ashley and be like, still coming. So but yeah, I think that's it for this week, guys. Yeah, that's all I can think of for this week.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for your weekly dose of Demi.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.